Vula and Namaste. Welcome to your Fiji Sun News Bulletin. In the news today, there is an air of optimism surrounding the Pacific Islands Development Forum, PIDF. Prime Minister Commodore Epineri Vula believes the launch of the PIDF will provide the impetus for inclusive and sustainable development architecture, which can become a key pillar for South-South cooperation in the region and beyond. The forum was born out of the collective input of Pacific leaders who attended the Engaging with the Pacific meeting in Fiji last year. The meeting brought together governments, businesses, and civil society organizations in the Pacific to secure the future of the region through green economy. Commodore Epineri at the 19th Melanesian Spearhead Group Leaders Summit in New Caledonia invited all Pacific government leaders, private sector, civil society organizations, and development partners to this meeting. Also, Fiji's roving ambassador and High Commissioner to the Pacific Island countries, Polynesia and Micronesia, Litia Mowi, paid a courtesy call on the Republic of Nauru's newly elected President Baron Wanga last week. She updated the President on matters concerning Pacific Islands Development Forum, PIDF, inaugural meeting scheduled for August 5 to 7 in Nadi. Ms. Mowi, who also briefed Nauru's cabinet ministers and secretaries, highlighted the need for current mindsets to shift from a focus on vulnerability towards valid and reasonable models and alternative visions for the Pacific. Ms. Mowi updated the new government on Fiji's hand in partnerships being offered to Pacific Islands developing states under the South-South cooperation towards the pursuit of global development agendas such as the Millennium Development Goals and Small Island Developing States specific priorities. Nauru is among the 6 early adopters of this partnership, having signed the MAU for development cooperation and recruited 6 volunteer teachers from Fiji in January this year. Ms. Mowi gave a brief update on the progress to Fiji's roadmap to elections in 2014. In business, the impairment of plant and equipment worth around $70 million by the ATH Group has not reflected well in the group's financials for the year ended March 31, 2013. The ATH Group's financials have been released by the South Pacific Stock Exchange. The group's net loss after income tax attributable to the members of the company for the financial year was $15.9 million after providing for income tax benefit of $6.7 million. This was opposed to the group's net profit after tax of $18.3 million in the 2012 financial year after providing for income tax expense of $12.6 million. But the financial result for the holding company was not as bad. The net profit after income tax for the holding company for the financial year ended March 31, 2013 was $16.5 million after providing for an income tax expense of $527,000. The net profit after income tax for 2012 financial year was $23.3 million after providing for income tax expenses of $1.5 million, $6.8 million worth more than this year. In sport, Fijiana coach to the IRB Women's Rugby World Cup in Moscow was proud to see the side manage to win a silverware in their first ever World Cup. Timothy Waningolo, the former assistant Digicel Fiji Sevens coach, said the team showed real power to be able to dig deep to return home with something. Despite missing out on the top 8 status of the International Rugby Board Women's 7 Series after drawing their first game 14-14 to Spain and losing to USA 5-31 and Brazil 17-14, Waningolo said the team played with a lot of hunger. Fiji defeated South Africa in the ball quarterfinal 22-5, continued with a streak into the semifinals with a close 12-10 win over France, and defeated Netherlands 12-10 to return home with the ball title. FRU Academy Program Manager Frank Boyvert said the win by the Fijianas shows the huge potential of women's rugby in Fiji, especially when they went as the 16th ranked team and returned home ranked 9th. He said FRU does recognize and help women's rugby as shown in the preparation of the World Cup that was taken over by the HPU. Before we go, let's take a look at the weather. Few lingering showers about the northeast this morning, slowly clearing later today, becoming fine and sunny after early cloud clears from the west. Cloudy periods with some showers developing over the Lau Group, Lomaiviti, and the southeastern side of the larger islands. Fresh to strong southeast winds, a little gusty at times. That's all from the newsroom for now. Have a good day.